guys, so welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are new. Today I'm going to be doing my August BoxyCharm unboxing. I haven't seen anything that's in this box yet, so I'm super excited to get into it. This box is $25 a month, and first thing in here is the little card with all the information of what we're getting, the prices, and the details of the product. The first thing in here that I see is this Real Her eyebrow pencil, definer brow pencil. I am inspiring. It says that this retails for $16. It is really small. It is black with gold writing on it. There is a really small spoolie. It's really cute. So there's that side. And then it is a twist up pencil. Here is that. Here is how it marks. It does get really thin. I think this would be really good for like your purse, in the car, on the go, whenever you're last minute and you need something really quick. I feel like this would be a really good pencil to have with you. Next up is this Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I'm really excited because I really like the Born This Way foundation, and I've been wanting to try the concealer. I just haven't made the plunge in it yet. This is in the shade Shortbread, and this retails for $29. I believe I'm shade Vanilla in the foundation. So this is what the applicator looks like. It is just a bigger size of the doe foot. And then this is what the shade Shortbread looks like on me. I'm really excited to go ahead and give this a try because I absolutely love the Born This Way foundation. Next up in here is this Hydra Glow Sleep Serum by Mine. It says Tan Body Skin. This bottle right here is 59 milliliters and it retails for $44.95. Oh my god, my hand is cramping. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna cheat a little bit. It literally smells like lotion, like regular plain lotion. This is a glob of it on the back of my hand. It is extremely watery. Yeah, it's really watery. It kind of feels like I just put watered down lotion on my hand. So I'm not really sure how I'm gonna like this. However, it did dissolve into my hand like there's nothing there. But again, it does feel like watered down lotion and it smells just like lotion. So I'm not really sure. And with the pump, I'm not really sure how much use I'll get out of this because my pump is not working. But because I have to take off the top to use this product, I don't see myself reaching for it. It's just kind of inconvenient for me and it's not even all the way full. So to me, that one was kind of a dud. It just feels like water and lotion mixed together. Next up, I see this Clarins Paris No. 2 Velvet Lip Perfector. It is a really pretty package. The applicator on this is a little puff, if you can see that, which aren't my favorite, just because I kind of find them messy. So that's what it looks like whenever it's coming out of the puff. I just don't like the way that the puff looks afterwards. It just looks really messy to me. So I tend to not use things with puffs like this on the lips. However, this color is really pretty. It's like a strawberry stain. It'd be pretty for like summer, late summer, early fall. I feel like you could get away with this color in both seasons either way. It feels really nice. I can't even really feel it on my hand. I know like some things you can feel and they're like, ew, uncomfortable and heavy. This one I definitely cannot feel on my hand so far. So I'll have to try it out on my lips. But this one retails for $26. And I really like the color, so I feel like, especially this fall, I'll be getting a lot of use out of it. Next up, I have this Violet Voss Essentials 2 palette. This retails for $36. So in here, we just have the little protector. This is what the palette looks like. The purples in here are really pretty, and the blue in here is really pretty. But the one that's really catching my eye is this rose gold color. And that is what that rose gold is looking like. It's coming off as like a true rose gold. So I am very excited to go ahead and play with this today. that is it for my BoxyCharm unboxing this month, and this is the August box. I'm gonna say I actually really like this box. I'm really excited about the concealer and the eyebrow pencil. I think this is gonna be a good pencil. I'm gonna go ahead and use these products on my face, and I'll let you know what I think of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the eyebrow pencil, because I never do my brows first, so this is kind of weird. I'm just gonna start by brushing them out. I really like this spoolie, which is weird. Do you guys ever have something like, it's the same thing as a million other things, but you really like the one, like you just know it's gonna be a good one? That's how I feel about this spoolie. It feels like a really firm spoolie, like it's not gonna budge around while I'm trying to brush out my hairs. And it's moving the product really well without taking it off, which I think is really nice. This is coloring my eyebrows really nicely and giving them color without being like too much color, like how some brow pencils just give too much pigment off. This is with the eyebrow pencil and this is without. It definitely did give it that color and defined shape, which is really nice, and it took me like 2 seconds to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and do my other brow off camera, and then we'll move on to the next products. This eyebrow pencil for me is a win. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the eyeshadow. I'm doing my makeup all out of order from what I normally do, so it's kind of weird. But I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes and set them, and then we'll move into the eyeshadow portion. Primed, I'm going to be using the Violet Voss Essentials 2 palette that we got. And again, this palette does retail for $36. For $36, you do get 10 eyeshadows in this palette. I think I want to keep it more so on the neutral side with a pop of color, because that's something I never really do, so I kind of want to give it a try. I'm going to start with the shade Clay, which is the second in the palette, which is right here. And I'm just going to take this on a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to make that my initial crease color, just to go ahead and make it nice and fluffy. I just want to go ahead and make that nice and blended, so I like to start with a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to put that right above where my crease is, that way I have that nice transition between shades. So this shade is really light, but it does have that little bit of pigment just to pick up that little bit of color, so it is just a little bit deeper than my skin tone, which is really nice for a transition shade to have. So I'm really liking this shade so far to be a transitional shade, and it does seem as if it is blending up very nicely, which is really good, because this is only the second layer, and as you can see, it is a bit darker. So the next color I'm going to go into is this chocolate brown color, and it is the deepest matte brown in this palette, and I'm just going to take that a little bit under where I blended that out and still keep it in my crease just to deepen it up. These colors are doing so good blending out, like I'm barely putting in any effort, and they're just blending into each other so nicely, which is something that's really good to have in an eyeshadow palette, so you're not just there blending for 80 years. Because this is neutral and a pop of color, I am really into this, and I think this would be a really good palette to have on hand to travel with. So this is what the eye is looking like so far. It is really dark for what I normally wear, which is interesting because I kind of like it, and I feel like this would be so pretty in the fall. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off camera, and I'll be right back. I did go ahead and use the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Pro Filter Foundation in the shade 180. And now I'm going to go ahead and try the concealer from Too Faced Born This Way. This is in the shade Shortbread. I should have used the Too Faced Born This Way foundation with this, but I did not think about it. And I never conceal like this, but I kind of wanted to give it a try. I definitely think this one's a little bit yellow for me. I'm more so on the neutral side. I'm working on getting new lights, so just bear with me. This does feel like it's blending out really nice, and it's not drying out my under eyes. And the littlest bit, I can already tell you I use too much, and normally with most concealers I use way more than this. But it is blending out so well and so easily. I'm like really impressed by this. I definitely did use way too much. However, my under eye looks flawless right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this other eye off, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what I'm looking like all blended out. I will say I really like this, and I might go buy this in the correct shade for me. I feel like this blended so easily and so nicely, and I literally needed the smallest amount because I used way too much. but it does look really good. My under eyes don't look dry or cakey, which is always something that I look for, that I can go ahead and use for my under eyes. I do have very oily under eyes, but I can set them with powder and it'll be fine. I'm just going to go ahead and set my face now. So I think for the lower lash line, I'm going to use this blue sky color in the palette. It is a matte blue and it is a very bright sky blue. And I'm just going to pop this on the lower lash line. I've never really done something like this, so I'm very interested to see how it looks on me. And I feel like I'm going to look really silly doing this. Like, I feel like people do this and it looks so good. And then I try it and I'm like, I look like a clown. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out onto my lower lash line. I just feel like it doesn't look right on me. That's what the eyes are looking like with that bottom pop of color. I don't really think it's something for me, at least not with this color blue. So I'm not really sure that I'll go ahead and do this again. I just feel like it doesn't really work for me, if you know what I mean, Jelly Bean. Okay, so I do have my mascara on. I did use the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop on some lashes, and then we will move right along into the lip. I'm just going to go ahead and try out this lip color, and then that will be it for this video. And this is from Clarins Paris. This is in the shade 02 Velvet Rosewood. Again, it does have that like cushion type of applicator. Okay, so this is what the lips look like, and I don't normally wear colors on my lips. However, this color is so pretty, and I really like it on me. The applicator is really easy to use, and I do get a nice precision with it, which I was really surprised about. Again, they're just not my favorite because they look really messy. However, I feel like I'm definitely going to be reaching for this, especially during the fall. It is definitely going to be going into my bag with me, in my purse, or in my car. I am definitely a fan of this, and I really like it. So this is what the final look looks like. This is with lashes, and then this is without the lashes. That is everything in the box. I am so in love. That is it for my BoxyCharm unboxing. I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please go ahead and leave a like and subscribe down below. I would love to see you guys in my next BoxyCharm unboxing next month. And I hope you all have a great night. Bye!